Good morning, Figment, and good morning to you. It's the first major opening of 2024, and there's a house sale on at Epcot. Are you ready? No more being homesick in our home, bringing your home into our home. Hey, years of ears here, and we haven't come at you with a vlog for quite a while, but monorail on cue. But we wouldn't miss the opening of the shortest and our favorite festival of every year, known this year affectionately as farts. Don't know how that has happened here in 2024, but it's a little endearing. We'll see if it has staying power, but we'd love to stay and chat. But this efficient Mouseketeer scored the release passes or the reservations for getting Figment new home bucket. So
we're so excited.
Yeah, all issues from 3 years ago of the legendary winding line. We were successful that day in getting the Figment popcorn bucket, and we just got to get him a home. Waiting in the car for us. We got to get him one. House sale at Epcot today.
Can't wait to see it.
Thank you, Tiffany. Let's go get that bucket. Oh, there we go. A house for Figment. He's gonna be so happy.
Like the whole wall.
Oh man, they got a whole Figment wall installation over there. Oh, a Figment cartoon going on up there in the projection.
Awesome. Oh, perfect.
Thank you. Beautiful. Wow. There we go. And in just the few first hours of the day, thanks
to mobile order.
Wow, there we go. What nation do you live in, Tiffany?
Imagination.
Imagination. And we got the bucket to prove that.
Yeah.
And the home for Figment. We were here.
This is a cool bucket. And I didn't even know it lights up. So.
Yeah, I mean, look at, monorail overhead. Happy Festival of the Arts.
Teal monorail.
Teal monorail. But Tiffany, she scored this pass first thing this morning, and I told her last night, I said, you know, concentrate on the bucket.
Right.
Don't concentrate on Cosmic Rewind, because she's a Cosmic Rewind addict. I mean, she gets the passes every time we come to Epcot.
Yeah.
So she comes into me, tells me she got both. Both of them. I told her to concentrate on one.
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah. But $245 for Cosmic Rewind.
Yeah.
So not even 10:30 and mission's accomplished.
Well, now we get to enjoy this.
Yes, take it all in. Looking good. Figment, the star, of course, all over. But we're gonna check out the art, of course, and the new guide looks good. Take a look at that.
Right, I like the
Perfectly
designs.
fitting right in your Disney bag.
This year, oh, it's upside down. Being different, the color, it's cool.
Absolutely.
We're excited.
Yeah, let's go check it out. I'm gonna wear it, but you look so imaginative in it.
But you need a Figment.
I need Figment on me?
Yeah.
I got the lavender lanyard. Lavender lanyard. Bringing a little color. Thank you, Figment. Yes!
That's
right there. It lights up too. Here. Here, can you light it up?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool on mine.
How do you put popcorn?
Pull that out. You want to be the first to turn it on?
Oh, the popcorn is in there.
It is, yeah. That is so cute.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Check that out.
We actually have our Figment popcorn bucket in the car, like waiting for a home, so we won't be so homesick whenever we're.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So,
Are you painting here?
I am.
yes. What do you
John James Audubon, but it's
Yes.
pumpkin modified version.
Oh my goodness.
We do the Masters this year because the theme is a little more rock and roll this year.
Okay. Well.
We're brightening up the colors, rocking out a little bit.
Awesome. All right. So we used to live in Horicon, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And in Horicon, Wisconsin, there is an inn called the Audubon Inn that is
cool.
named after John Audubon.
Nice.
Yeah. And all of his artwork is celebrated there. And there is the Horicon Marsh in Horicon, Wisconsin. That is the largest body of fresh water in Wisconsin. They tried to create a recreational lake in Wisconsin, in the early 1900s. The largest recreational lake in history, and they failed.
Oh no!
They failed. But if they had been successful, it would have totally changed Wisconsin.
Well, sure.
Wisconsin would have been a recreational capital, just like Florida.
Instead of the cheese place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great though. I love birds.
Rock and roll too.
Yeah. But you love birds.
I love birds, so I try to do something by Audubon every year.
I love it. And do you participate in the chalk out there as well?
Yeah. We're actually that team,
Okay.
but because it's too wet out there, this is where we are. We're hoping it'll dry up by this afternoon.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Looking back today.
All right, we'll keep checking. Thanks for your help.
Sure, thank you.
Thanks for the magic.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Let's see what you got. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Oh man, who do I choose? Pluto or Maestro Mouse? Pluto or Maestro Mouse? So hard to choose. What a moment. Pluto. Woo! Thank you. There we go. Get with Maestro.
Collar and your tag. Very artistic dog, yes.
Yes. Dress for the occasion. Love that new collar.
I'm going to try and get in line to have my picture taken with you next.
Come on over there.
There we go. Maestro Mouse off. My goodness, Maestro. You were taken right away by the best of people.
There you go.
Incredible. Tell us about your brooch there.
Well,
my goodness, 100 years.
Karen Tro, who's an amazing jeweler, she has a business where she makes crowns and brooches, and she does a lot of things with found objects. And so all these pieces were separate. Some of them are buttons, and she assembled them.
Unbelievable.
But I've had the privilege of wearing her jewelry for probably over 30 years.
Okay.
I played King of the Renaissance Festival, and I played several different roles after that, and she always provided much of the jewelry.
Love it.
She's pretty amazing. She also makes crowns for television shows like The Rain and different shows of that period, and everything she's done for me has been truly over the top amazing. She made me a small 50th, and I think she had to go all out for the 100th.
Yes.
I have to pin it carefully.
Indeed.
It will not be on my shirt.
Indeed.
It's amazing.
Talking to you though.
Yeah. Tell us about yourself.
About me?
Yeah, Maestro
Well,
Mouse.
I started out in Kansas City. I started out working for Mid-America Festivals, and then my daughter and son-in-law came here and took our grandchildren with them.
Yes.
Which was very inconvenient for us. So one day we kind of figured out that we didn't want to be at home anymore. We wanted to be with our kids.
I love it.
So I applied at the rival Park University.
Okay.
And so I'm a VIP guide there.
I love it.
And I, of course, write for Florida Mouse Magic, which is the page I have. And I retire in just a few weeks. And when I do, I'm going to expand that to other platforms. And I'm hoping to just have a great Disney life. I've always been clear. I work at Universal. I play here.
I love it. Yeah, we felt the same way. We said, because we have 4 children, 28, 27, 23, and 16. And we were like, hey, where are the grandkids gonna come? Where are they gonna visit? Florida, Walt Disney World, moved there. So they drew you here as well.
Yes, indeed.
Family
Children
magic.
are a magnet, for sure.
Indeed. Thanks for all you do, and thanks for the magic.
I love it.
Go check out Maestro Mouse.
Have an amazing day, my friend.
Oh, pretty purple. I love that stuffed plush puff. Very 80s. I love it. There we go. A tower of creative power. All about. They framed him and they've framed him right. Figment, an artiste. Are they scented?
Yeah, smell it.
What? What does a Figment smell like?
It's a specialty treat. I don't know what it smells like.
Wow. Crazy. Look at this too. Spikes and a tail appearing on the back. Wow. Get your own sniffable Figment. Can you imagine what he smells like? I mean, hopefully not skunks from the attraction itself.
No, it smells good.
And mugs available in colored pencil variety, which is appropriate since so many artists keep their pencils and markers
There's
in.
no handle on this one.
Okay, it has utility.
Right.
It is not a mug.
Well,
It is a pencil
we keep
holder.
a lot of pencils and
Yeah,
hard stuff.
easy to mistake. And there we go, the Festival of Arts t-shirt already selling out quickly. 2024. Oh, Spirit Jersey of the Year.
Yes.
Look at that.
It says, make every day
A work of art.
art.
Words of encouragement. That's a Spirit Jersey for every day.
Yeah.
I love it. Every
gotta
creative
wash it.
day.
You gotta wash it.
Oh, and there is a mug on this side. On this side, an orange handle with a lovely Festival of the Arts design. On the other, dripping paint. Fairly minimal there. So you can enjoy the cup and mug year-round and every year to come with just a tiny memento. Pins galore here, and the tie-dye of the year. Seems like 4 or 5 items, definitely made for me. And sparkly and sleeveless. Looking good.
It's like a
Framed
cap
up.
sleeve.
Beyond the looking glass, it's Figment. Oh, for driving back and forth to where?
Imagination.
To Disney.
Disney. It's the ornament.
Yes, for Christmas. It's so hard when you just come out of it to plan ahead. Don't imagine Christmas is already here and you'll want an ornament. Okay, from across the room, I have seen something that I can't even leave the store without. They have made a Figment golden book.
Yeah, you didn't know about
I didn't know about it. How did I miss it? You didn't tell me? How long has it been out?
Like,
A while?
no, not that long.
Oh my gosh.
Are you so excited?
I'm very excited. It's
Yeah.
essential. I must get it now. Golden book. That is perfect. Essential. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what time it is. Time is not something that I've been keeping track of. What time is it? You gonna break the spell? What did it say? No? What did it say? No, what time is it?
It's almost 12.
Almost 12.
Yeah.
My goodness. Well, in just 3 short hours, we've had an incredible day. So much merch. Incredible. And while we were back in there, like, go over to Adam the Woo's vlog and you will see us in there. We're just congratulating Adam on his house and his choice to like stay here in Florida. Such a good choice, one we made 5 years ago.
And if you don't know, he's taller in person than you expect.
Yes,
Yep.
taller in person. But go check out. We were in there for just a segment, but we're gonna head around, try to catch some of the booths and some of the art and some more friends around. So come along around the World Showcase for art and artists around every corner. First booth to catch my eye here. Dom Corna. Treasures on canvas. Averaging 150 and just looking so bright. A Fab 4 for you. Wow. Apparently 2 years showing here. Previously with Wyland or with Wyland, or they had him over at Wyland. But look at this palette. So necessary. With so much attitude too in so many pieces. A little bit of a crossover. I recently heard SPOCK, you know, Leonard Nimoy, SPOCK talking about how he loved this, that, or the other thing. I won't go into specifics, but he said he loved it because it had attitude, and how important attitude is. Mr. SPOCK says so. And that art back there, that's got the attitude.
What are you talking about? Mr. Spock?
I was talking about Mr. SPOCK.
Really?
Yeah, and how he was talking about attitude.
Attitude is everything.
Attitude is everything. It wasn't quite what he said, but that's what you took away, and that's what's important.
Oh,
And a great attitude is hard not to have this day, even with farts.
It's a great day.
Even with
Oh my
farts.
goodness, Festival of the Arts.
Festival of the Arts, yes. I'm sorry, I think it's only gonna last 1 year, but you know, gotta embrace the now. There we go. First squares of 2024. What shall it be? Got your first square?
I got my first square.
Nice. And there she is. The inspiration for our popcorn bucket. There we go. Little mini me for those crystal domes. Pyramids of inspiration.
With FIGMGNT, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Now, here's a real open house. Come on in. So, what do you think? Is it more than you can imagine?
So, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
Our inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark, I've done for you.
Okay, smells of imagination. Perfect. Lovely. And I noticed on the back its little tail. Like ends, which is quite impressive. Yeah. Oh. All right. Thank you. More magic. Man. And congratulations on working at the most magical attraction for farts. So there you go.
The most imaginative one.
Yes. Indeed.
Festival of the Arts.
That's right.
I cannot wait to pick up my popcorn.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yes. She got it right. Yeah, there you go. And look at the sculpt on it.
Oh wow.
Isn't that incredible?
I just ordered mine today, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick it up after I get off.
Well, thanks, guys.
I want to try the boiled mushroom risotto in Canada.
Okay.
They also have beets.
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 Yeah,
You came here for beets. That's my girl.
France looks great, but the line might be long.
Okay.
But a lot of options in France.
All right.
The Encanto Cucina. They have a chorizo and potato empanada. You might like that.
Empanada. So I'm being told that the vegan dishes are very scarce and that this is one of 2. Join us for a very short tour of this year's Epcot vegan menu.
Yeah, that's really disappointing. We need more vegan stuff.
It was like going so very well.
Well, this festival is always light on vegan options.
Sure.
So this one's rough.
Not for me though. Beautiful. So what do we got here?
It's the beet salad.
The beet salad.
Bourgeois.
We got the beets. We got the beets. We got the beets. Yeah, we got the beets. This rice dish has truffle oil. Is that right? And I can taste it lightly, but nothing compared to our favorite pizza. over in
Via
Italy.
Napoli.
Via
Yeah.
Napoli truffle pizza. Oh my goodness, we dream about it. It's so delicious. But truffles, yes. Truffles, you know what? You know what? They are there. They are there. Welcome truffles. Welcome truffles to my palate. Coming into the crossroads of cuisine and art. L'art de la cuisine française. That is quite a presentation there. That is something.
The two salmon things.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very decadent. And bite size. Oh wow. The whole conical corridor of customers is surrounding the small eatery. Well, I kind of just said that our vlog was too much about food and not enough about art anyway, so let's hit a couple of booths.
Yeah. You know, these legs will calm down.
Right.
And so we'll be back.
Yeah, we were just talking to a blue shirt organizer, like lanyard, Epcot patch and all.
She was saying how busy this is today and how they're gonna have to strategize.
Yeah, that they're gonna like assess things.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're for more days. Very hard to do with the garden, and I mean, but that used to be
Well,
in a.
with the Festival of the Arts, I think it's hard with the art to have it out here when it's hot.
Okay.
Maybe
Is that
what
part
she's
of it as well?
implying.
Okay.
I mean, you don't want things. The weather here can ruin it.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking that had to do with planting season and previous like HGTV contracts
You mean
whenever they
for
were
flower
involved.
garden?
Yeah, like, but you know, I don't know. Maybe they could just kind of dovetail together. I have no idea. But lots and lots of people. I mean, every corridor filled.
Everybody's done.
What I'm really happy about is the lines for the art. Like, people are lining up, walking away with crates, walking away with prints. It's just outrageous. Yeah, just wonderful. Like, the market is alive here and collectors are here. Like, I think even like pin traders become art collectors. How about you? William Silver's here. Fantastic. Sorcerer Mickey on display. Fellow Mouseketeer just share with us is the pillars of creation that Mickey is summoning here, or rather Sorcerer Mickey is summoning. Fantastic. It's science. From our neighbors NASA display. And this one here, incredible, like outlining technique here. Like brushstroke, rough neon, and splatter paint. I think some of that is on the glass. Yeah, the splatter, tinks. It may be multiplane. Like a multiplane. Yeah, it's beautiful. Really nice. Wow, look at this. Alphabets here. So nice. M for our Mary. G for greatness of that mouse detective. Of course, an R down here for Robin. There we go. Fantastic. I'm loving these. But over here, catching my eye as well. Some electrical light parade representation. So bright. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Artist palette condiments. There we go. Mozzarella frittata coming up. Flavorful Baroque cuisine. Look at this. The mozzarella fritta with the palette. I think that's what we're getting. That's totally appropriate.
Yeah?
Two artists deserve two artists palettes. Oh, a little squirrel. You picked the lucky table. Right by the train set. Right by the train.
Okay, I thought
That's
you were
all imagination. No, I'm not losing my mind. It's imagination. A train manifest. No, but it was an ordering error that manifested these 2 pallets for our consumption. Roy G. Biv. Alright, I think this one requires a little bit of a reference. Honestly, it does not say in the book here. It says flash fried breaded fresh mozzarella with artist palette condiments. But it does, it just looks like some barbecue sauce.
No, it's tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce. Some like spicy mayo, some, I mean, this is like a green, yeah, pesto, which I love pesto, and it's such a good complement to cheese. It is definitely flash fried and does not disappoint in presentation.
That cheese bowl's amazing.
Oh my gosh, look at that stretch.
Kind of crazy.
Look at that. That's a lot of cheese happening there. Twirl-rific. Twirl it up. Balsamic on there.
It's messy, but that's okay. That's good.
The world is a carousel of spices. Spices and sauces, pan-fried with cheeses. I think to sum it up, like, I don't know, it feels like a pocket fondue. Like you kind of take the cheese out of this pocket and dip it into the sauce. Like the cheese, like a little bit of sauce in each, or a little bit of cheese in each of the sauces.
If you have a knife, you could cut it into pieces. Or you can just use your hands and be messy.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, but that's how I feel about it. Kind of like fondue with all the little sauces in the pinwheel.
I like the pesto sauce. I like the marinara, the balsamic, the cream sauce. I don't know what it is for sure, but it was good too. But I think I like the pesto best.
Yeah, I would say the same. We used to go to a cafe in Chicago, like when we were first dating, called Orbis, and it was on.
Oh my gosh, that pesto is the best.
Oh my goodness, yes, I used to get it every time on the. Was it French bread or sourdough bread? I have no idea. Oh, pesto bread. I like lived off of it for like 4 months. Unbelievable. Apparently, a Skittles frosty drink.
How can you not have Skittles at an art festival?
Right?
It's just
Can I get that before I leave?
I think you should.
Oh, thank you.
Something's up with your lens, though. That's what we see that.
That is weird. It didn't open all the way. It was winking at me.
Let's go get a treat.
Full circle, full circle. I think we're gonna end up ending here too. With final sips at a shadowed seat. Come along for the final sips. Is Skittles beater? Yeah.
That's the good job. Get your frustration out.
Say hello to my little friend.
Sometimes you gotta show them.
That's right.
Yes, yes.
All right. Freshly beaten and freshly created.
Wow.
With imagination. Thanks, guys. Little artist Figment overseeing the room. We're coming out.
Yes.
The way we came in.
That's cool.
But a slushy drink in
circle.
hand. Yeah. Excellent, excellent offerings for Figment fans.
Definitely, definitely.
So many treats around the World Showcase and plenty to come back to. We'll definitely be hitting it more.
We will be back.
More booths. Oh, I didn't, you know what? Forgot. One more gallery.
Yes.
Wyland Gallery. Cannot leave
You're gonna have to see it on the
without visiting
way.
the top promoters year-round at the Boardwalk. Their Boardwalk Gallery is open year-round at Disney's Boardwalk Resort. Gotta check out. This is all Promenade fine art. Like, I thought this was Wyland's section in the past, but maybe they're just over at the gallery. I don't know.
I like how they broke up these statues. Like, I've only, and maybe I just didn't realize before, but I've only seen them with the table, which is
right. Love it, love it.
But here's the 7 dwarfs.
Oh, just divine. So perfect. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Up to the house they go. Beautiful. Promenade Gallery. Look at this. More of these pastel like colors coming through this year in so much art. So necessary having those colors come back, and they work out so well for the transparency on it. Wow, that's a villain's table. What's up? Crazy. There we go. Yep. That's what it's like to live in Florida. Well, Piglet and Pooh out for a walk, and I think we'll continue our walk out. So that's it. Very interesting. I don't know if Promenade's always been there. Again, my memory is very faulty. I thought that Wyland was there at the end, but very nice. Some new tables. I haven't seen that Villains one before.
Yeah.
And so nice to see that Steamboat Willie. Pooh Bear at the end that you missed.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks for coming along with me on my adventures today.
Yes, it was so much fun.
I have no problem being your Piglet and you my Pooh if you don't want to be Piglet, but best friends
Forever.
Yeah. We're heading out. We thought we'd come for an update. See how it's going.
Wow.
Beautiful. Man, looks great. I've been watching the sidewalk there to see how it's going.
One of the gals went out there.
Okay.
She had one of her students who's here.
Okay.
And 2 hours with her and her student, they get it done. So they're out there.
Love it. Well, it's looking great. Thanks for keeping Audubon's memory alive.
Absolutely.
And making it rock and roll. Have a good night and a great fest. Bye-bye. There we go. Completely full circle.
Yeah.
And we're gonna rock and roll. It did. It looks great.
Yeah.
So many vivid colors. Those colors we're talking about coming back. But yeah, did she make John Audubon rock and roll as was her goal? I think so. I think so. And we're gonna rock and roll out of here.
Yeah.
Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon. Bye. Here you go, Figment. Just like we promised. Welcome home. They did quite a nice likeness of you there. You were quite popular again, and everyone talked about you. Thanks, bud.